Hello, I'm James from the Kryptofred 76 network, and today I will be showing you guys all four of the classic Ninja Turtles, which are based off of the 1988 Incarnation cartoon. So these guys are absolutely phenomenal. I love them, and some of my favorite parts about them are their color schemes, their articulation, the packaging, and their weapons. So I'll start with the packaging. So as you can see, they kind of have they kind of look like they just bursted through the bricks of the wall, and they have that awesome yellow kind of like.
Slide one around in front.
And they kind of look like they have a yellow exploding background, and that's what they look like behind the packaging. And it actually says on the back that there are 30 points of articulation. It has a little bio about how these figures were specifically made. It has a picture, and right at the bottom it shows all four of the Ninja Turtles in the toy line. And they actually made a classic, Bebop and Rocksteady. I do not have those, if you are wondering. You can look for other videos to see those. Now, back to these guys. These are kind of like a combination of, as you saw on the packaging, the original TV show and the original toys. So that's because of the color schemes and of the straps that Leo and Donnie both have. Now onto the articulation, and I'll take Raph. So wait, before I get to the articulation, they also have the little sewer lid, and it says their names on it right here at the bottom, and it has the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo. So this helps them stand. Then here's Raph. They all have the same exact mold. So I'm just going to use one. So all their heads are on a ball joint, and I think that Leo and Raph's are actually stiffer than Donnie and Mikey's. Well, that's at least for me. I don't know about anyone else that has these, but then the head goes up and down, side to side, like a ball joint. And then he has ball jointed shoulders. They're kind of like a 360 a little bit. And then right under the ball joint, they have this little swivel, which, again, a little bit like a 360. And then he has a double jointed elbow. So since he's the strongest, you can make him like, yeah! And then, so yeah, and then, this isn't really necessary, but I guess it's kind of cool that they added it. Their wrist pads move, oddly enough. So, and I'm pretty sure that's on all four of the turtles. And then they also have individual moving fingers, which, there we go. So, and then the thumb is kind of on a ball joint. And then the other two are just on, you can just go up and down. That's really all. And then, let me take out his size. They have this weird cut, which I like and I don't like. So it's right here, and then it helps you move Rocket up and down, side to side, and then they can also turn with it. So that's a little bonus. Their legs can move in a circle, and another thing that's kind of unnecessary is that this cut right here is a little odd because it moves the thigh like this, and I don't like that at all. You got double jointed knees, just like the double jointed elbows, and then you've got your ankles moving up, down, and they can kind of pivot, not really. Oh, wow. Never mind, I guess they can pivot. Bonus, and then, their toes can move individually, like, just see, like that. It looks odd. It kind of helps you with your stances, but then again, like all of them, their belts come off, and like this. And actually, something odd that I found, the back of their belts don't come off. Move these guys to the side. Then I'm gonna take out their weapons, because their weapons are pretty cool. Especially the one and only Mikey's Nunchucks! Because, look at that, one of the only versions that have a real chain, and you could just go wild with these things. Actually, I have the original 2014. You see, these have stress marks throughout the whole nunchuck, and it just... Now, I'm sorry I'm saying this on camera, but this just absolutely stinks. But there you go. And then, yeah, with this, you could go crazy like, ah, ah, and then you start hitting your camera, because why the heck not? And then, yeah, so, and then you got two of them. So, and they've got the orange wraps. You've got the red wraps for Raph. You've got the blue wraps for Leo, and just a standard bow staff for Donnie. Nothing too special. A lot like the 2003 version, if you've seen it. So this part is almost like pitch black. I would like if they put this color on the part where the wood is. I just think it would have made the bow staff look better. Oh yeah, and so the weapons do not fit that well in their hands. I gotta grab someone except for Donnie. Like, their weapons would kind of like fall out. So, and I'm sorry I'm doing this with this belt off. It's just, so like, they do stay in there pretty well once you get the hang of it, but on your first couple of tries, I remember when I first got this thing, I was at Chili's and I was trying to get this thing wedged in there, and it just would always fall right out like that. So it would, it's, the weapons are otherwise are pretty well done. We've had these for about 6 months, so, and the paint is still chipping, so the paint isn't that good, and obviously under that, I don't know if you could see it on camera, but you could see that it is actually gray. So now, it's comparison time! Which is what everyone knows and loves. So this is the classic Donatello next to the comic book Donatello that we use to celebrate 30 years of Ninja Turtles. So, whoop whoop, raise the roof! But anyway, back to serious stuff. So yeah, you could see how different they are. They are very unique. But yeah, you could just see this thing. So like, it's like this thing, this thing compared to my hand, and then this big honking thing compared to my hand. And oh, I forgot to show you. This is Donnie's foot that would always come off. And then this is his hand compared to my hand. Oh. This is my hand compared to the actual figure. My hand is bigger than this, but smaller than this. It's we got Leo next to these little mini figures. So first we've got the half shell heroes, which my brother loves. These are kind of like Imaginext, I want to say, but they would look pretty cool next to your Imaginext figures. And yeah, so that's. And these are actually nicely detailed. These are based after the Nickelodeon. These are based after baby turtles, or turtle tots. And this guy's got wooden swords, and then, so yeah. That. Not that different. This one looks a little bit more cartoony than this one, but yeah, here's Mikey next to his 2003 guy, or figure. And, I love the 2003 guys because they just look so original. But yeah, this is it. But yeah, again, these guys tower over almost any Ninja Turtle figure. So now we got Raph next to his deluxe 5-inch teenage Nickelodeon figure. I was trying to think of the word. But yeah, there you go. And they're not actually too different. I feel like this one is more detailed, but this is how they made the cartoon. This is how they made the Nickelodeon. So, I like how they didn't do any detail at all because it looks almost exactly like the guys who didn't have any detail. Alright guys, so this is how we're going to finish our video. This is all of our comparisons. As you see, we got 2003 Mikey compared to the classic Mikey. We got Nickelodeon 2012 through 2014 Raph. Next to classic Raph, we got Comic Donnie compared to classic Donnie, and we got Turtle Tots and Half Shell Heroes Leos compared to the classic Leo. So, this is our video, and I hope that when you get the chance to, you pick all 4 of the turtles up. They are absolutely incredible. Once you pick them up, you will never let go of them. I like all these Ninja Turtles, but I think that the classics beat a lot of them by far.
76, this is James.
Krypto 76, this is James, and peace.